all, how are you feeling as a Spurs fan? Are you feeling proud of the team, the fact that we have come back into these games, or is there the frustration that we shouldn't have been losing those matches in the first place?
Yeah, I've got both, mate. To be honest with you, so uh, if you actually go through the games that we've had, look, Burnley was a freebie in my opinion, but other than the Man City and the uh, PSG game, we haven't put together a performance in all the halves of all the games, and I just think that personally for me is not good enough, only given the quality that we've got. You know, we've got some fantastic footballers in our squad, and I think that's where the frustration comes. I'm happy that we are where we are in the league. I'm happy that we've got points in the Champions League. But I'm just frustrated because those players that we've got are capable of far much more. And I think that's kind of, where I sit with it. I also think this thing about our home stadium, if it's an issue, and it's Thomas Frank's job to make sure the players overcome, I suppose, if it's their fears, if you call it, or their anxiety about playing at home. But the fans, we've got to make a noise and get behind the boys, because I'd listened to or watched the Crystal Palace game earlier. Their fans did not shut up from minute 1 to minute 97, and
Yeah.
I think if we can bring that energy and enthusiasm to our ground, and we help the players and the players help us. I've always prattled on as you know I do, but that it's a symbiotic relationship. One feeds the other, so you can't have one without the other. So, I think it's a joined up thing. But so I'm happy and frustrated, probably in equal measure. But it's just that point that we've only, out of the 10 games we've played, we've only put together 3 proper performances, in my opinion. All the other games just been a half of decent stuff and a half of not so good stuff.